Madden 20 had a few leaks lately, and this is going to be a video on the main channel. So for those who are watching this, check us out on the second channel, linked in the description below, where we're doing the full podcast. But Sports Gamers Online, a website I trust and a man I know, we've had SGO on, and he has leaked. He had it says from a reliable source, and I trust him. So we're gonna go through these Madden 20 leaks and talk about our thoughts on them. If the past Madden timeline is correct, Texas and I will just go through this line by line. Madden 20 should be releasing worldwide in August. So yeah, Madden 18 released August 1st. Do we think we're getting an August 1st release date again? He doesn't really mention when it's going to go in this leak.
August 1st. I think that's kind of the best thing to do because it gives people time to play. So it was. I like it around. I kind of like it middle of August, but I don't want to be like that because that's my job. So as opposed to people who don't have time to play during school time, I think August 1st is a good time just to get the start of that quarter.
I think they're trying to move it up because the further they go back, the closer they get to like maybe holiday season, more competition there. But that's really not that close to holiday season. But yeah, get people out of school because NCAA used to be the summer thing, and then you get Madden right like late August. So now they have no longer NCAA. It seems like they are continuing moving Madden up. Give it like a 50-week cycle instead of 52. So maybe I would say early August is a good bet for the newest Madden. Even in July would be freaking hot. I just want to keep moving it up. I want more Madden, even sooner. So new modes. Madden 20 seems to have a couple new modes that aren't present in the current operations or generation of Madden. Per our source, other single-player modes include options simulating seasons as a coach. That's just franchise mode. Campaign mode, where you create your own player and play through an immersive world story and challenges both on and off the field. So this is something we've been talking about for a while. Ever since I retweeted Michael Young's tweet on story mode, and we even talked about it on the podcast months ago. This is kind of confirming what Michael Young alluded to, the creative director of Madden, that we're getting a campaign mode. How are you excited about a campaign mode to replace long shot text?
I'm hoping that because as more information comes out about the campaign mode, hopefully you can choose different positions. Because it seemed like it was just quarterback one for now on. But I'm excited about anything better than long shot. Let me get that out of the way. I don't want to get. I'm going ahead right now. I am excited about something different coming into the game, and if this campaign mode has time spent on it, and they actually got some really cool elements about it that we can actually get out here and like create our own players and at any position other than lineman, obviously, and just have some fun. I'm here for it.
Yeah, like you talk about QB1, and they even mention it. They mention it in the video where I'm showing it on the screen right now. Playable Pro Bowl, face of the franchise, QB1/franchise. So QB1 is what it's called, aka maybe face of the franchise. There's a Netflix series that's out right now called QB1. So interesting that it's titled very similarly, even though EA had nothing to do with the Netflix series. So QB1 is the title. So it's you're basically locked into a quarterback, full stop. Right?
So it looks like, I guess that'd probably be the best way, which basically means you could just, instead of playing as Devin Wade, you get, I wonder if this is supposed to be long shot 3, but then I was just saying, instead of doing Devin Wade, we're having create their own character. Yeah,
so it's basically like Devin Wade with your face in it. Because they got a face gen in here to talk about, maybe they have it lower in the article, to talk about in the video. So it's just, it's Devin Wade, but your avatar. Yeah. I mean, it's better than long shot, right? Isn't that what people want? To be that superstar, that face of the franchise, of their own franchise?
We just want to play the game, not watch a movie. I don't buy EA games to play like a cutscene. I'm good.
Well, isn't your favorite game of all time a wow? I can't even think of the name right now. What's that one by Konami?
Konami?
Not Konami.
Is it Telltale?
No, not Telltale either.
Okay.
Anyways, I think it is. Why can't I? For some reason, I'm only thinking of Splinter Cell, but it's not Splinter Cell. It's the one like
Fallout.
No,
that's my favorite game. Fallout New Vegas.
I know. I fucked up. Moving on. I'm cutting it. It's cut out. All right. So Madden 19 has a coach mode. From doing some digging, the community wasn't satisfied with how the mode played out. From doing some digging. How much digging do you need to yell about us hating the franchise mode? While we were able to pick the plays, you still had to manually kick and punt There were some bugs in defense where a player could become human control without player. No, wait, what? Does this paragraph make any sense at all?
Madden coach mode. We be able to pick no. Okay. Your defense player could become a human control without player knowing. Oh, okay. So I guess we're talking about like when you would like lock. So like, you know, when you're trying to play squads, if you're trying to ghost your player, just stays there.
Oh, is this like?
I wonder if he's talking about coach mode where you can just like not have to. You can pick your plays, but not have to actually control your player.
Oh no, yeah, sorry, I misinterpreted this entire goddamn paragraph. No, you're right. There's a bug where. Okay. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Is that a bug though? Well, it might be a bug in CFM. It's not a bug in squads.
Yeah. No, not a bug in squads. No, so it's my bad. I'm the idiot. There's not much known about this coach mode, but a true simulation coach mode could make many Madden fans happy. It's possible that Madden would invoke a simulation idea like franchise hockey manager out of the park baseball. It would be incredible, wouldn't it? Yeah. I've probably played, I don't know, 50 hours of out of park baseball in the last month. So yeah, I'm very into that right now. This is if Madden has half the franchise mode or coach mode that out of the park baseball has, sign me right the fuck up. I'm ending this YouTube channel and just doing that the whole time. We are now a simulating YouTube channel. I would definitely be down for that. So we'll see what's up with the coach mode. I'm a big fan of simulations. Texas, how much do you like to be simulated?
Not enough, but not much. I don't know how to answer that question. I don't. You know, cause I was like simulated. I'm like,
we just got demonetized by.
No, because see, I get the innuendo there, but I'm like, this is the matrix you're living in right now. This is what we're doing.
People are gonna listen to this. There are no children listening to it, but there are good-natured folk. Yeah. All right, campaign mode. What I'm really interested in the campaign mode. This is the first person. It looks like you're inserting yourself into the story. What is this gonzo journalism? It seems EA is moving away from the long shot style campaign and giving the player their own story. Finally, it seems that EA has embraced the full-fledged single-player campaign and can end the show's road to the show. So, campaign mode. We just kind of talked about that already. We get a playable Pro Bowl. Tex, are you super psyched? I know in years past, Clint has said we can't do the Pro Bowl because it's hard to render 32 different teams' helmet at once on the same field. Are you super psyched about the Pro Bowl? Does not really speak to you that much?
I couldn't care less. Maybe... And I don't care about like CFM stuff's cool, all that stuff's dope, but Pro Bowl, like that's the least of my worries right now. Not being able to play a Pro Bowl, who cares? Like I'm glad those guys can actually get out here and do that, but I don't play I don't do CFM, so it doesn't affect me none. I'll play CFM which just hasn't announced if they got co-op CFM. If I can play with my buddy, if you and me can join the Steelers franchise and you be a running back and I be the receiver and bring them back to glory.
So a co-op friend, like you can play against people, but that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'd be that into it though, because I don't play well with others. That's why I don't play squads. So
you feel full. I want the ball being thrown to me, and if I don't, I'm demanding a trade, and all of a sudden I'm playing two different teams.
I'm gonna go AB on your ass so fucking fast, Tex, you won't even believe it. So playable Pro Bowl. I agree. It's the only cool thing that I like about this is that the community wanted it. And sure, it doesn't tickle my fancy. It really isn't for me. But EA implemented it because a lot of the community, a lot of the franchise side has been demanding a playable Pro Bowl for years. So I think they brought it back. Good on them. But again, not anything I'm overly read about. So face editing. Extensive face editing tools give you control of the appearance of your own players. Create and save multiple custom players. I guess is this for QB1? They mentioned the video. It's a little bit for QB1 and just in general, you can put your own face in the game. Texas, are you going to give EA the license to your face without them paying you?
I would. I'm cool with that kind of being in the game. I would rather them do the face scan instead of doing the face editing. That seems weird that you can just get out here and customize your face, I guess, however you want. I don't know how that's going to work. Why won't they copy the NBA Live method where you just had to take a face scan and just send it?
Yeah, here's the thing. The above passage makes me believe that Madden 20 is doing away with the already created faces of yesteryear games and bring us an NBA 2K-like face editor. So it's going to be like 2K.
Okay.
So that's basically...
Well, 2K has the face scan. I guess it'll be fine. Like, it'd be cool, I guess, if you want to if you're trying to do, like... I feel like this is only good for content creators. Like, a lot of this stuff seems like it's only here for content creators right now.
Why do you don't think people would want to be in the game themselves?
I get you, but, like, I feel like this is like if you're playing CFM and your face is there, it's cool. But like, who you showing your family? Like, look, I'm in Madden right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I might be hating. It just seems like I don't really know if this was something they should.
Here's the thing, Texas.
Bragging about.
There's no better way of getting like upvotes or people to like your tweet than to shit on big people. All right, so you shitting on content creators. We just got ourselves like a dozen more likes on this video, on this podcast. So cheers to you for that.
Okay.
But no, I think people like. Do you think people of the NBA 2K community don't put their own face in the game? Like, this is just part of the immersion aspect of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I get that, but that's for content creations mostly though. Like some guys, like I guess if they do the 2K face scan, not the face editor, but the 2K face scan where you go to the website and all that, cool. But if it's like a face editing where you go into a thing and you just kind of tweak somebody else's face as your face. I don't know how this is gonna go, bro. See, I
think that's just hilarious. I want to see like Nicolas Cage in this shit. I love that. I love seeing those fucking
Nicolas Cage. Okay,
yeah.
Again, that's still mostly for content creators. People want to making those packages.
But it's hilarious to look at the memes. I love the memes.
It'd be funny to see when Nicolas Cage's face underneath the face mask at quarterback. You're not winning that game at all. Yeah, I don't know, man. Because if they it should have been. It's just weird that all the other games have this technology, and Madden's gonna have us out here having like somebody's gonna figure out a way to like fucking do this stuff properly, and then that'd be kind of dope to see those videos. But man, either it's copy 2K's face scan, copy Live's face scan, or get the F out. GTFO.
Wait, Live's got a face cam. They could literally copy and paste that into Madden.
Yeah, Live had a face cam for 2 years, I think. Where
Well,
you can scan your face.
I'm surprised we didn't have it last year then. Yeah, if they had it for 2 years.
Yeah.
So that's basically guaranteed then if Live has it, right?
I mean,
it's literally the same studio,
you would
same
think,
people just about.
I bet EA thought Live was a guaranteed slam dunk because they got Mutt, and you saw how that worked.
I mean, somebody told me to download Live's Mutt or whatever, LUT, and to play it. I downloaded it because it was free. I looked at it. I'm like, wow, this sucks. And then I literally spent 30 minutes looking at the menus, looking at the auction house.
Yeah.
Like, this auction house sucks. Like, why? I don't know why.
Yeah.
Seems like they rebuilt it for no reason.
I saw just to stay in the. I don't know why they built it. Maybe keep the lights or something. But I was talking to. I was a tweet from a NFL player or a college player. He's like, I bought Live for $6. He said I should have bought a fucking hot and ready from Little CC's. Little Caesars. I'm like, yeah, that game's not good.
No.
That game is $5. The game's $6 and it's still ass.
And here's the thing. Every goddamn year, everybody's like, oh, Live is different this year. It's actually good this year. These fucking content creators that are brought out, it's treated like fucking royalty. Like, oh, no, it's good this year. I'm like, are you sure? Are we talking about the same Live? And then, like, you see, like, a month later, nobody's fucking playing it. Like, oh, okay, yeah, your opinion means something.
Yeah.
Like I just got us 12 more likes by shitting on other content creators.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Yeah, we're going to shit on all the liars out here being paid underneath the table, not saying they being paid. Telling the game is good. What?
I'll give you all the fucking credit in the world for that. You called that bullshit out right when that was happening. I'm like, really? I mean, they're saying it's good. Like, they've played it. It's got to be all right, right? I was like, I got to believe it. So I feel like the asshole for believing them that Live was be good. In Texas fucking straight up called that this is
the reason why we're playing. I think I told you the story before, but for those that are familiar, me and Vic are playing, and the reason why I knew the game was gonna be ass was when all Vic had to do with Ben Simmons was run to the paint and dunk, and I couldn't stop him. And then this is the icing on the cake. Ben Simmons has attempted, I think, 4 threes all year. He's hit 0 of them. He does not know how to shoot threes. He does not know if he shoots with his left hand or his right hand. He's a good player, but he's not a jump shooter. This dude hit like 5 threes that game. I'm like, this game is fucking ass. I'm never playing it again.
And we appreciate your candor. So scenario editor, moving on. Scenario Engine is an all-new in-game system that can create personalized, playable scenarios for your character. That's interesting, like a rendering, like a. I don't know what it is. Let me read on. Including the scenario engine is interaction with other characters through in-game text messaging system. I swear to God, I made this joke. I'll make on stream. I'll make it again. If I get a fucking text from my cousin asking me to go bowling, I swear to God, I'm ending it. I'm done. All right. If that happens again, fuck this shit. Branching dialogue options, dynamic events and challenges. The idea behind all this is to build your NFL career that will be unique from another person's NFL career. What do you think of that, Tex? What do you think of, well, let me finish off his thoughts on it. This scenario engine gives me incredible whiff of NBA 2K's My Player mode. Everything from the in-game text message and dialogue options screams a full-fledged single-player experience. Tex, what's your opinion?
So basically, you said you get to create personalized playable scenarios. So
it says the in-game system that will create. That can't
all
create.
new in-game system that can create personal scenario. There can't be that many scenarios. And so 2K is not many either. 2K is kind of just a story for the most part. You can choose where you go and who you sign with and promotion stuff, but 2K, it's not
like how watching Long Shot. It was developed for 4 years, and then it was put into game and it was developed for another year. How confident that we're gonna have a lot of different scenarios? How many branching paths do you think they really have in this game?
And it could be a lot. It could be one of those what are they called, T-charts, where just they do this, does that, then do that, does that.
It's not gonna be like a randomly generated like Minecraft map here. Like that's not how EA does it. It's not. I can't even remember the name of it. Whatever. But it's not gonna be like that. Like smart, right? It's just gonna be like pre-assigned. You're right. It's gonna be a flowchart.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be as bare bones as possible. There might be multiple outcomes. Cause it depends on how much time they put into it. I mean, Netflix made Bandersnatch, I want to say, within like a year.
No, that shit took so long to produce.
It took forever? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I can look that up.
All right, you can look it up. See, because Bandersnatch had, like, there's still fucking outcomes apparently people haven't even seen yet. And so...
Really?
Yeah, so if it's something that... If EA is only doing this after a year, I guess we got to find out if you get to talk to one of these developers, like how long they've been working on this. Because if this is something they've been working on only for this year, it's probably not going to be as fully fledged as we would like. But anything different. But once again, this only really screams for content creators, man. Like I don't really see anything in here that is gonna about gameplay being improved or anything. It just seems like a lot of stuff that people have been asking for, but. I kind of want to hear something about gameplay. I guess we'll find out about that soon enough, though.
You might be right. It doesn't look like it was as long as I thought. I thought somebody said it took like 3 years to do, but I guess maybe it's just a couple years to do Bandersnatch.
Okay.
Anyways, I didn't actually find a firm date on when they started with it, but
it could have been forever because you know how ideas work, where somebody has the idea and then they have to fucking get it approved, and they gotta fucking write this script for it to get that approved. It probably took more than fucking 2 years, to be honest with you.
I mean, it was the guy who did Black Mirror, so he was a well-known commodity. So what he wants, basically, he gets because he's so successful. But anyways, moving on from the My Player stuff or whatever EA does with that, Madden Ultimate Team. You know, this is the Mutt channel. It seems that Mutt is getting some changes well below the changes should be implemented in Madden 20. Superstar abilities in Mutt changes? Don't we already have abilities in this game, Tex? What's superstar abilities? This is gonna be like where we can slow down time or got vision kill and bullshit or like replay downs in Mutt? What do we got?
If superstar abilities were kind of like abilities that certain players could only are good at, like how Charles Tillman would be like peanut punch.
Yeah.
Or Oda Beck can get that ridiculous spec catch. Maybe that's the case, but my guess is superstar abilities are just going to be abilities repackaged.
Like, you think it's going to be something like we'll have to put onto the character? Like, that kind of ability? Or, like, do they basically be like Odell gets his own, AB gets his own, like, just the superstars have, like, maybe they're on the current screen that we have, you know, with the power-up screen. Maybe it'll be a special slot for them that you can choose and to add that special ability over, say, like, Playmaker.
I don't think it's that deep. I feel like it's just going to be ability repackaged. Like, it'd be kind of cool if that was the case, where it's like, okay, so you have like a player in the top 100. Like, just if EA went based off that, just players in the top 100. Well, no, okay, because superstars are kind of hard. They're subjective. Like,
yeah, I mean, like there's legends and stuff too. What do they get?
Yeah, legends are different because they're Hall of Famers should get like abilities, not guys like Shockey, even though he was good. But
yeah,
it depends on what they decide. If they do that, where it's like, okay, so you got Luke Kuechly, and you can go with Secure Tackler, or you can go with the superstar ability where he'll diagnose, or he'll be able to do this better than he normally does. That'll be kind of cool to see. But I don't think it's like that. I just think superstar abilities are just going to be abilities repackaged.
Fair enough. Yeah, I can see repackaging there.
That's all. Like, a lot of things make sense to me.
I mean, they can always add new stuff, like maybe a superstar, Earl Thomas, free safety, can read a route. So they show one route on the field that's coming. Maybe I don't know. We'll see what superstars can do in Mutt. But I mean, as much trouble as we've had with abilities, with deep route running, with playmaker, I'm not exactly excited about their imbalance in the game and what we'll see. Next up, missions. A new way to navigate Madden Ultimate Team. Finds item you want to acquire and then follow step-by-step instructions and get them for your team. It seems like, well, let me read through these things. Pretty explanatory. Fans that end with the show will understand where missions are coming from. Might also be that Madden 20 will make you do certain things to acquire a card. For example, if you wanted a rare Ray Lewis card, you may have to meet requirements like sacks in the game plus forced fumbles plus something else. Meeting requirements to net your card. Basically, like MLB The Show, like he says. Do you take that? Find items you want to acquire, then follow the step-by-step instructions to get them for your team. Do you like that MLB The Show kind of grind? So for your items, it's kind of like a Shaz grind almost.
Well, I would say it's basically just, like, this is why I think the abilities are repackaged because the missions are objectives right now. The Shazier Mutt Master was a mission basically by this definition. Yep. Where if you wanted to get Shazier, you had to get all these fucking stats knocked out. And so, I don't. It depends on. I don't see the point in changing it again. I guess the objectives ain't sexy, so missions and MUT level will be what we got going forward.
Yeah.
I don't. We already have this, so I'm not gonna complain about it. It's cool.
I mean, we're gonna get more of this. We'll get like missions for like 84 overall cards now. Instead of just one card getting those specific stats, we'll have it for like many more cards. I think it'll make getting cards for your team a lot easier for like the no money spent crowd. And for that, I'd say cheers.
Okay. So if that's the case as well, so if we do indeed get them for, hey, pick up this gold card and get these objectives done for this amount of coins or this pack or whatever, I would be so down for that. Because that would be, I would add value to the pack trash. So like if they had if they didn't, like obviously they're not gonna do this shit with like all the cards, but let's say they did a mission every day, and so you had to like do these objectives and all this stuff. You probably wouldn't like that. I bet it'd be like hamster wheel type shit. But like the rewards were actually good at the end, so you gotta do this shit for a week, and then at the end of the week you got like a Legends fantasy pack or something like that.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like the time limit on it. I like MLB The Show has got these missions. I guess they have time limits on some of their missions too, but but like overall, like they put it instead of the sets then, right? This will go into the sets area, these missions that you'll go down and you'll see what you need to do. It's like some sort of new navigation there. And you'll have to hit these certain like objectives with maybe Steelers players, and then you get a 91 TJ Watt or something like that. Gotcha. If you do with this amount of Steelers players, if you have this amount of Steelers players in your lineup, you win a game against the computer or win 10 games, something like that. So yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with missions. I think it's fine. I don't know if I'm personally that pumped because that doesn't really target my audience. I just play head to head and do MUT stuff. But missions, I think overall kind of cool. Like I feel like I'm negative on these last two things, superstar abilities and MUT and missions, and I shouldn't be. I think they'll be fine additions to the game mode.
I just hope that it's not as hard as I'm thinking it's gonna be, because obviously stuff in MLB was ridiculous. Like you had to get like balls on bait. Like it shit made no sense. I hated that. But I'm just thinking like, so right now with the
doubles in a game.
Yeah. Get the cycle. Like fuck you. No, so like with with how they did with the Ray Lewis and stuff, like with the captain tokens.
Oh, right.
I just imagine missions being that, but instead of just being the finish this objective list or finish 3 things on the objective list, is going to be go into a game with Ray Lewis and get like 5 picks and get like 3 forced fumbles. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And I feel like that's what the mission grind is going to be. Instead of being, because that's kind of.
I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Like that would be like, hopefully there are people that give them feedback. They're game changers, or we'll talk about that in a second. Give them feedback that missions like that are not fun or doable. But like tackles are okay and whatnot. Let's move on to ultimate challenges.
Tackles are not okay. Fall back.
Okay. I was just trying to transition. You're right. Fine. Tackles. Tackles with Steelers players or tackles with your team.
Yeah, just I can easy more generic as opposed to just being with that car. I still don't got shades of tackles done. I'm at 9-12. I'm at 9-12. It's fucking March. It's March, Fox. How are you far? You play head to head like you play like 1,000 head to head games.
I probably have played 1,000 head to head games. I think I've got like 10. No, I don't know. I'd have to go look. Probably around the same number.
Oh, man.
New and revamped version of Solo Challenge lets you replay challenges and play challenges collaboratively with your friends. So, would you think this is couch co-op? Like you'd be able to co-op on your couch for solos, or is this could you it'd be like squads challenges text? Which collaboratively? Well, I can't even fucking speak.
It's all right.
Collaborator. Tivoli.
Collaboration.
Yeah. All right, fuck you, English. Is it co-op on the couch or is it online co-op like squads, solo challenges?
Hey man, before we get to that, I was talking to somebody. I couldn't say the word abductor, like abductor, abductor.
Abductor. Yeah.
Like whatever. But
those fucking vowels, they're in weird places. Yeah. Stop it.
This thing right here is interesting because I like, if this is what I think it's gonna be, where you can just play solos with the friends. Like if you both can just play the journey at the same time, and one of them could like could ghost. It's probably, ghost ain't gonna be a thing next year, but it'd be kind of fun just to kind of, actually know what it would be. I don't want, if I'm playing solos, I don't want to play with anybody. I'm not gonna lie, it shit takes too much time. It'd be dope if you could do that so somebody can grind for you. You can just take turns doing that so he can like try to get stuff done right away. I get that whole point of it, but if I gotta be there and play with them, I'm gonna be kind of tight because if you could ghost, because my thing was all about trying to do stuff fast as possible. And if you gotta get to a game, and then one of these solo challenges, and invite somebody, and then let's say you can still ghost next year, they leave, you get back out, you gotta send an invite again, and repeat that process, which takes more time.
I will say, yeah, sure, it doesn't really target you, but I will say I've been drunk before off of love,
okay,
and hanging with the friends, chilling, and like, yeah, let's play some fucking video games. So let's turn on Madden, and like, I don't want to play like I want to play. But I don't want to like play regs. I want to like, hey, let's make some progress. Let's play some solos while I'm drinking and playing with friends. So like, I don't know how much it'll be used, but at least for that situation, I've wanted that before. I think I've even made a video, not completely, but that was one of my suggestions. Like, there is a need for that to when you're having friends over and you want to play Madden, but you don't want to play against each other. So you'll play against a computer and. Yeah, play with friends on your couch with you. I think there is a market. I don't know how big that is though, because I don't know how many people imbibe quite like me.
Yeah, I just all they had to do was say play next solo feature and solo, and I'm there. It's a lot of stuff I don't care about. That's what I'm realizing right now. I don't care about any of this shit that they announced. I'm really excited about like I guess to see how Scenario Engine plays, but everything else on this list I don't care.
I like that they're changing and innovating personally. I get it. You just want things to be more efficient. Like there are quality of life features that you want.
Yeah.
But I like the rapid changeover from year to year.
See, I get that. I get you on this. I like that they're taking risk and doing something different, but we didn't ask for that. That's my whole thing. We didn't ask for it. So why are you doing it? It's like
here's the thing. If you only listen to customers, they'd only ever ask you for a faster horse carriage, Tex.
Okay.
They only ask you for the car. I want the car, damn it!
Give
me something innovative.
I agree with you. But we've been asking for this for like 5 years.
Everything after the bud is bullshit. Or before the bud is bullshit. You don't agree with me, Tex?
I agree with you.
You don't agree with me?
I agree with you because you're right. Because you shouldn't listen to what people want. You should put stuff in the game that makes sense. But we've been asking for the same thing. Play next solo for like 5 years and they doing shit like Ultimate Challenge with your friend. Did nobody ask for that?
Well, I just said I kind of asked for it in
a
video like 4 years ago when I was drunk. But so somebody at some point did, but
okay.
I understand apparently it's too hard for them to do what you're asking for some reason.
It's not hard. They just don't want to do it.
Let's move on.
No, it's not hard. It's all about time, bro. The fact that these journey solos like they want you to spend as much fucking I don't know who fucking codes this game or who does the test, like they get balancing in terms of solo time.
Yeah.
How do they fucking know this is gonna take 7 hours?
Well, they play test it.
So somebody goes down there and play test solos for 7 hours and like, oh, this is perfect time. Because like I swear they want you to earn your 15 or 45,000 coins and your shitty packs for a 7-hour grind.
Yeah.
And it'd be faster if they had no timeouts and you can go to the next solo. And they could. And Jake's excuse about like reason why they couldn't do that is because they want you playing the same team in the same stadium. Nobody gives a fuck what they're playing. It could be like you said, Big Daddy Dick out there on the other team, and nobody would fucking care because nobody cares when they're playing in solo challenges.
Valid point. But I will say the only counter to that is that I hear a lot of people complain about the solo battle teams that they play against that are too high overall now.
Oh, that's
so
because
there's a little bit of
that's because they sold the fact that they're gonna change it every single week and they stopped doing that a while ago. You can't promise something and then keep it the same. You know, that's what happened. If
Just
they would have
say, told you so.
What talking about? What about the teams?
Yeah, about how it's gonna get monotonous over the time. They'll abandon it and they'll ignore it like they did in my draft.
That is exactly what did happen.
It takes a. I'd say like a lot of people think like, oh, you could complain too much, but here's the thing: if we're not agitators, this shit gets stale, right? Our job is to agitate them like a fucking manure pit, so that way all the methane doesn't get trapped and then kill us all in the end. We agitate the manure pit of Madden, and in the end, we make it a better game by bringing back draft champions. Tex, I will say congrats to you for that one last year.
Say congrats to you, man. Congrats to both of us, even though we had nothing to do with it. It was that one.
No, nothing at all. But still, it feels good to pat yourself on the back.
It was a competitive tournament coming up.
It's like giving yourself a reach around. It just feels good.
Well, it's like we can say we did something, but we just got to thank the competitive players for having a tournament coming up that time. So that's the reason why. That's all we got to do. Just thank you guys for playing on draft.
We're taking credit, but we had nothing to do with it. Well, fuck it. It's ours. Give it to me.
Yeah.
All right. Mechanics, features, etc. Lastly, everything else mentioned. These are the bite-sized edition that could make the game a lot smoother. Just some new features. Superstar drive play calling. Well, I'm not sure if play calling is going to get a complete overhaul or if it's just a coach mode feature. Ooh, that'd be bad. Superstar play calling is tailored to have your big name players get involved quickly, whether it's an offensive feature or not. I'm guessing this is just with the QB1 type of play calling, right? Superstar drive play calling.
Yeah, and that's not gonna be much. So that's definitely only gonna be for CFM. So
yeah.
Thank you. Next.
This one I'm super excited about. Unique playbooks.
Hey.
What?
I said, hey. I was making a positive sound there for unique playbooks.
Nice. I like it.
Hey.
Playbooks were retooled and recalibrated to be more unique and give competitive players more options and variety. Here's the
Fuck this competitive play! Alright, sorry.
It's weird. Alright, 3 things. It's weird that they use the word competitive because all players want more options and variety. Like, I think that's just kind of throwing a bone to say that, like, hey, competitive players, we're thinking about you. So I don't know how much to take about the word competitive in there. 2, how much is anybody care, or is everybody just going to use Patriots playbook again because they're going to give them the best plays again? I think the person whoever does the playbooks for Madden is the absolute Patriots homer. He always gives them the best play. 3, fuck, I forgot my third playbook. But my third thing about playbooks being retooled.
Defensive stuff, maybe potentially.
Yeah, like that was my point. I'll think of it. But like, yeah, like how much is this gonna be balanced? Like defense needs it, offense needs it, and how different are they gonna be? Oh yeah. Are we gonna get RPOs next year, Tex? Are we gonna get run pass options?
I hope not.
Why not?
I mean, they can't code play action properly. You're gonna get sacked running an RPO. Like,
I mean that. It's so true. Sorry, I'll let you go.
I would love to see an RPO in the game, but what's gonna happen? Because RPO, like, I don't know how this is gonna work. Like, because it's basically either hand the ball off the running back or throw the. So basically, a guy with the way users are this year's game, he can come down and still pick you off. So I don't want to see RPOs. It's gonna be a broken mechanic.
How are you gonna RPO a linebacker where you could literally cover 15 yards behind him and fill the run gap?
Yeah, and imagine somebody out here with fucking Calvin Johnson in that box where you're not throwing it, just hand the ball off. Fuck it, because the pass is not getting over his head ever.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to see RPOs,
golden ticket Calvin right there.
Let
me read him. I'll be able to make a stop. Oh shit, he bit on the run. Let's throw it over his head. Oh, well, never mind. That's an interception.
He's gonna fucking jump up there and just snatch him one hand. Like, we're gonna see fucking RPO where you like it's a play fake and then dual edge sheet comes in because you run a play action and your guys didn't block properly because I don't want to see that at all. Like, it'd be cool to see
your quarterback in half because they hit you 2 different ways.
Yeah, if they can figure out how to make it work properly, I guess, but I don't have faith because I mean the same game that gave us the fall forward glitch.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be if they do a lot of this stuff, there's gonna be a lot of glitches. But here's the thing, I hope they're not afraid of glitches. As long as they're patching their game, please innovate in the gameplay. Please make the gameplay better and please get better at fixing it. But yeah, I like it. Unique playbooks, I'm down for it. But yeah, RPOs will be very tough to balance.
Yeah.
Anyways, new pump fake mechanic. It seems Madden 20 is coming with a throw canceling mechanics. I'm sure if you'll have to double tap the wide receiver. It's unsure if you'll have to double tap the wide receiver button, corresponding buttons to trail off. So like right now, if you double tap the wide receiver button, it floats the ball. So like next year, because like floating the ball with a double tap is very similar to floating it with just pressing it lightly. It's a little different, I feel like. But what do you think about this? Like, here's what's gonna happen. I can see what happening with this is if this is put in the game and it's like effective at all. What the people are just gonna call one play they pump fake to one guy and then they throw it to the other if players actually bite on it, and it's just gonna be like this has got to go. Like in the end, because you can easily manipulate AI in this game, at least in a head-to-head type of thing. Maybe squad's a little different, but you can easily manipulate the AI with pump fakes. If that works like that, rip, and it's gonna get patched.
I mean, it'd be cool if, like, that was their counter to guys just using speed guys and guys with a high play recognition. So, my cornerback for my Panthers team, like, for my main team, I got Kyle Fuller out here.
Yeah.
And Kyle Fuller is, like, not... Let me see what his awareness. Let me see what his playbook awareness is. So, like, if this thing could like pick on a person's awareness, so if your quarterback had more awareness going against that guy, so like if you had Deion Sanders out here, obviously not going to work. He's kind of a smart player. But if you out here with a speed guy that has none of that, then I can see the balance in that, just so you can kind of take advantage of your opponent who's out here just cheesing with speed.
It would help. It would help pocket passers.
Yeah, so it would definitely help pocket passers. 91 awareness on this Fuller. So. And his play rec is, I don't know where the fuck it is. I gotta find it right now. But it just be kind of a nice thing since 91, because offense is, I want to say it's kind of really too easy, but defensively as well. Like you can just get speed guys out here and they play extremely well if you don't run any intricate type routes. So if you can somehow find a way to beat those speed guys without having to just run crossers essentially, or just like run drags mostly, this would be kind of a nice way to get the ball down the field without having to just run 3 plays really.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see how it's implemented. I really hope that isn't like too overpowered or makes things too easy to get one play touchdowns, fake out people. But updated celebrations, I don't think either of us care that much. Do you care about 20 new touchdown and first down celebrations?
I care about the first down celebration because they didn't have many at all this year. We were sold that Zeke was going to be doing defeat me, the eat me thing on the first down and point forward, but he didn't be doing it. I didn't see that at all. So
I should not speak for you. I apologize for that.
No, I don't. That's something I care about. I just want to see like the cam point first down. I just want to see just things that players do. I just want more personable stuff because this year they kind of went crazy the personable stuff. Remember when you used to audible and motherfuckers take 45 years to fucking audible or make a call a hot route?
Yeah.
They took that shit off.
They
took that shit out so fast. And so I would love it if we got some more stuff for just cinematic purposes, again, mostly for content creators, but as long as they add it, because they said they're updated this year, and I think they did like 3 updates, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing they did with their playbooks, right? Where they said they're going to update it, and then they never threw another formation in the game after that one patch. So
they built the technology just so they can do it next year. So
yeah, or just build it just so you have it, so you can put it on your checklist to your CEO. Anyways, then one last tidbit of information. Madden 20 will be released on PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4, so no Switch this year. But it's coming back to PC.
Maybe on Switch if Xbox gets if the Switch goes to the what is it called, the Microsoft Live platform.
Oh, really? Is it really?
Operating system. I've been seeing stuff about that, how it might be like it's gonna be kind of how the PS4 does the not share play, but the remote play.
Remote play, yeah.
Yeah, so you can just play on your Switch while you're like. Imagine grinding solos while in the bathtub, bro. It'd be fucking dope.
PS4 owners that can already do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
But you can already do that. Why don't you do that, Tex?
I'm not buying a Vita, bro. I'm not buying a Vita.
Isn't there like a phone app for some of that stuff too?
I think there's an app. There's also one you can get a computer as well. But I'm good. I'm not buying a fucking
tether
Vita.
it. Yeah, all right, that's it for our thoughts. Does this make you more or less excited for Madden 20?
This kind of makes me, I'm not going to say less excited, but it's just a lot of stuff I don't care about, which is I realize. I feel like I guess we're kind of spoiled. I mean, it's a leak, and so I guess I'm here for some of it, but just stuff I didn't see that I'm not really, I'm going to give it like a 3 for my excitement level going into next year.
Yeah, I think I'm more on the 7 side of it. I like unique playbooks, please. I just want them to change the meta so much. Like, that's so much of our issue right now is just like the plays. The blocking system, like Gun Bunch has been run so much because the blocking's really good. Trips tight end. So hopefully a lot of that stuff changes up the meta and the game mode's more like fun to experiment with next year. But the rest of it, yeah, I'll see out the campaign mode and whatnot and all the new modes, coach mode. So I'm not going to go into it with that, like a negative attitude, superstar abilities. It does seem like a lot, but you're right. Nothing really jumps out. No new like huge mode that's going to like blow my mind here in these notes. So maybe... obviously they got more to tell us, right? What was the other thing? Scenario? Yeah, I think that's good for this. We'll have some more in the podcast right here, but for the YouTube video, that's over. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you later.